All right. We got Donnell with us.
What's
Good,
going
Donnell. How you
on?
doing?
My
What's going
brother.
on, man? What's going on, my brother? How you doing? Take that jersey off.
No, sir. I
Take
wore
that
it for
off.
you, man. I wore it for
We said take
you.
it out.
Yeah,
Hold
take
on.
it
Time
off.
out, bro. Donnell, he's not going to y'all. All right, just
Hey,
relax.
look,
That's his
you see the future behind me. You like
That's
it,
right there.
live with it, and love it.
Yeah.
I saw you when you first put it up. I think Tom was talking. I'm all like, Tom was probably like, what I say? I'm looking at his background. That's why I did that. All right, so look, Tomo. I said Tomo because you're a Cowboy guy. We're gonna talk
No,
about
no,
some
no. I'm
Cowboys.
quiet. I'm quiet.
All right, but Donnell, you gotta kick us off with this one. So, two NFC teams just went crazy yesterday. All right,
Yeah.
two NFC teams. We got the Eagles beat the Titans 35-10, held Derrick Henry to 30 yards. And then y'all turn around and score 33 points, I'm not mistaken, in the fourth quarter.
33
54-19
points.
Colts. All right, so talk to me, Donnell. Who is the best team in the NFC?
I know a lot of people expect me to say the Cowboys. A lot of people expect me to come on here and bash the Eagles. But it's a team in the NFC East that's playing complete football right now. Turnover-free football. And they're getting turnovers. Philadelphia Eagles. Dak Prescott, he's been hurting my feelings the past couple of weeks, man. He getting turnover happy. And I tell y'all every time I come up here, if Dak Prescott is throwing the ball more than 25 times, he's going to create turnovers. It just so happens that we haven't been playing anybody the last couple of weeks that can capitalize off our turnovers. Take the jersey off, Tomo. The Eagles are the best team in the NFC right now.
Let's go, Tomo. Go ahead. Floor is yours.
Yeah, go ahead. You got it.
Come on, man. You thought I was gonna take this off? You thought
You
I was
need
gonna take
to,
this
man.
off?
You need to.
Man, I told you the last time you was on here when Dak get back, he was gonna call them audibles for them run plays, and your boy Kellen Moore was gonna try to make him throw the ball. We both was right. We both was right.
You're right. We both right. But what is the excuse for the turnovers right now?
Hey, man, I can't help it that Michael Gallup was acting soft on that out route.
Nah.
Come on now. AJ Brown running through people, man. Be a man.
He escaped the turnover when he threw it behind CD Lamb.
That was bad.
That could have easily been a pick.
I'll give you that. That was bad. CD even was looking like, what you doing? So, okay.
Bro, Dak has been making questionable throws the past couple of weeks.
Look, everyone can't be perfect. Jesus wasn't perfect. You know what I mean? Come on, man.
He actually was, Tomo. I'm sorry.
Nah, he hung out with strippers. That's all I'm saying.
Look, listen, Tom.
You gotta fall in order to learn from your mistakes. However, I will give you this: Dak does do some crazy stuff. He looks blind at times when he's throwing in the middle of the field. That's crazy. Like, I don't want him to ever throw a slant route to the middle of the field again. But then he did that out route, and I was like, that's wild.
Listen, at the end of the day, though, man, you gotta understand. We've been dealing with December woes for the past 3-4 years.
And
every interception Dak throw right now has me questioning whether we can make it to the next step.
Oh nah, don't do that. Don't do that. Let me bring you back. Let me bring you back. I gotta get my best Michael Irvin on right now. I gotta bring you back. Bring you back, man. Because even when God gave Moses the 10 Commandments, brother, people didn't believe. They didn't
Dak
believe.
Ain't God.
Hey,
Dak ain't God.
But he listening. He listening. You see that big hole in the sky so God can watch football on Sundays. Let me answer the question first, though. The best team right now is the Eagles. Like you said, they are playing flat out complete football, right? That's just on paper. They are a complete team. They can run the ball. They can pass the ball. Their special teams is a little iffy, but they don't have to punt because they always scoring unless they play in Dallas with Cooper Rush. So I give them that. The Eagles they're winning. Yay. They brought their team. They're going to end up like the Rams in 2 years. You see what they're doing. Now let's get back because it feels good to have a Cowboy fan on here, man. You know. Now let's get back to this Dak situation. Or you guys want to touch on something right quick because I don't want to take up all the time. You see the 49ers guy down there. I don't even know why he's still here.
That's simply because the last time we played y'all, we beat y'all Didn't we?
I came out with a jukebox.
That was a playoff game, wasn't it?
I came out with a jukebox, man.
Don't matter. Still lost.
Look,
Yeah,
man.
don't worry.
You
Don't worry.
can't
Get out.
right now.
Get out the first round this year. You will see us.
Oh, okay.
You
You
heard
might
it.
see them in the first round.
And the same thing that happened last
We
year.
won't see him in the first round.
Okay.
The NFC South sucks.
Oh, you're right. So
We gotta play.
they
We
better
gotta play
maintain
time.
that fifth seed.
Excuse me.
But
Excuse
look,
me?
real quick.
We winning out
You
division.
about to say
So
something, David? You about to say something, David?
you
All
good?
right. Warren, you took the words. You took the words of my notes, man. All right, y'all. Okay, how about this? The Cowboys. If everybody plays their absolute best,
Vikings game. Go ahead.
they're the best team in the NFC. But the problem is that's not gonna happen. And like you said, Warren, Dak Prescott, every game he throws a turnover. Like every game he throws an interception, and it's like one of them Jones are like, "What are you doing?" And Jalen Hurts does not make those mistakes. They play mistake-free football while taking the ball over. And y'all the biggest front runners in the NFL too. Let me say that too.
What?
When I say front runners, y'all beat up on y'all be kicking bad teams down, and y'all just be running up the score, all that
Listen,
stuff.
The Vikings are not a bad
I'm
team.
not
do
listen. I'm
what
not
we're
big on the
supposed
Vikings.
to
I'm
do.
sorry. That's everybody else in the world. I'm not.
You're
big
not
on
big
the
on the
Vikings.
Vikings?
Yeah, that's a good win though for y'all.
Hold on, you're not big on the Vikings?
Never been.
MVP? Ain't that what you said?
Who? Kirk
No,
Kirk
Cousins?
Cousins?
He didn't.
Ain't that what you said at the beginning of the year?
He didn't say Kirk.
MVP?
Me? Kirk Cousins MVP? You
He
got
said-
the wrong Joe.
That was me.
Yeah.
He said Derek Carr. He
Yeah,
said
he
Derek
said-
Carr.
Oh, he said Derek Carr.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Even worse.
It was one of them.
Yeah, I was wrong for that one. I should have at least said candidate. I said he's gonna win the whole thing. God, damn.
But
yeah,
still, I mean, we doing what we supposed to do to teams like that, man.
true. I give you that. And y'all, listen, y'all a good team. I give you that one. Y'all a really good team, and y'all well coached on defense and offense. Colin Moore is actually paying attention. He's listening. Y'all running the ball more, all that stuff. Just keep that system. Do not pass more than run. Because when you do that, that's when y'all gonna lose. All right.
But see, here's the thing with that though, and what hurt us, Anthony Brown going down last night. That hurt.
I don't know if that hurt you that much, but go ahead.
It hurt us a lot. Kelvin Joseph is not the guy on the outside
At all.
Deron Bland, we can't move that rookie to the outside. He's best suited right there in the slot where he's at, where he's doing the most damage.
Yes, sir.
Kelvin Joseph. Trayvon Diggs might not see a ball no more for the rest of the year.
If teams are smart, I promise you, I could go out there and be like, look, just run that route on him. I promise you, you're gonna be open. But let me tell you one more thing, though. Let me touch on one more thing here, since y'all want to talk about this. If we go on, like my man Uncle Irv said this earlier, and I really didn't think about it till just now. But if we break down common opponents, anybody that Philly has struggled with, we demolished them, like flat out. It wasn't even a competition. And we beat the Commanders with Cooper Rush, and they couldn't even beat. Come on now, they couldn't even beat y'all.
No, they beat us first, and then y'all beat us. Don't forget about that. They beat us 24-10, 24-8, and then y'all beat. We played y'all better than the Eagles.
But the double back on the double back.
We haven't got y'all on double back yet.
No, but everyone said about the Eagles. If you play them twice, you're going to beat them the second time.
We haven't got y'all the second time yet, though.
But that's what y'all did to the Eagles. Y'all beat them the second time, and I promise you.
You want to compare apples to apples, right? Apples and oranges, we call it. They played Kirk Cousins and them. Second, they played them whatever. They beat them whatever, all that stuff. But y'all did lose to Packers last time I checked. Recent years. And what team
they had to run the ball 50 times?
Y'all beat that they lost to. They only lost to us, and they beat us already. We haven't got y'all the second time. They beat the Packers, and we know that the game was somewhat close, I guess, but they killed the Packers defensively. I mean, offensively. But y'all couldn't.
And why we lose to the Packers? Open your chest. Open your chest.
Oh yeah, don't quit it.
Because Dak threw the bag.
See, they don't make
mistakes.
Interceptions. I hate to put on my Eagles hat right now. I hate it.
It never fails, bro. It never fails. Dak Prescott is due. It's like he's guaranteed to throw an interception, and a key interception at that. Had our defense not stepped up in the fourth quarter the way it did,
and what quarter?
I believe, and against the Colts. I believe if our defense wouldn't have stepped up the way it did, it was a possibility that Dak would have threw a pick that would have sealed the game for the Colts.
See, you see how you say that about us, but also if you flip it on Philly, right? They win the turnover battles. So when Philly doesn't win the turnover battles, I believe Joe said this about the Eagles. If they don't win the turnover battle, they lose the game or have a chance to lose the game. The Colts were top 5 in defense when they played them fresh off of a bye, right? Fresh off of a bye. Almost beat them. Jalen Hurts had to put the team on his back. I give him that. That's why I say he's the MVP. However, Dallas went out there, top 5 defense. Taylor was running the ball better. Last 3 games, we've been holding all running backs under like 100 yards rushing. So the rushing defense is getting there. We're improving. I'm not saying we're the best team in the NFC. However, the Eagles need to be nervous.
Okay, you want to play devil's advocate? I'm gonna play devil's advocate with you because you said the key words and exactly what I'm talking about. Philly struggled with the Colts, and who stepped up and carried that team on his back?
The quarterback,
Jalen Hurts.
Gosh.
The first 3 quarters, we were playing the Colts. Dak didn't step up and carry this team on his back. In the 4th quarter, the defense sealed the deal.
He's right.
That's my whole thing with Dallas right now. Look, come on, Tomo. You know I love Dallas. You know I love Dallas.
They
but my biggest issue with Dallas right now
man.
is, can Dak really get us there?
Yes.
Or do we have to depend on our defense? There should be moments when we go into stadiums and we should tell our defense, you got an easy night. We can't do that. Philly can do that. Jalen Hurts can go to his defense and say, I got this.
You want to know why they can do that? Go ahead, Joe.
You said Anarchy.
No, I was about to say you want to know why they can do that.
Go ahead.
I said you want to know why they can do that? Because of, like you said, our offensive coordinator at the end of the day, it's the scheme. They run an RPO. So if the defense knows that we're going to run the ball and we can consistently run the ball and do read options, and our quarterback may not turn it over because, again, the RPO, this just reminds me of when RG3 was on that run, when they were doing the read option. You don't know if they're running or passing. So, of course, people are going to break down the field because it's like, oh, who we checking? Wide open. Meanwhile, Dallas wants to be a mixture of Tom Brady and what the Eagles got. And it's just like, nah, you can't put 2 things together. That's the failure there.
I think that's also because of how Dak Prescott is as a quarterback. You got to think about RG3 was a more dynamic runner than what Dak is. Dak can run with the ball, but when it comes to that, comes to RPO, I don't think he's an RPO kind of quarterback. Now you can run him off. You can run him off play action and stuff like that, but just I don't see him as being that dynamic as Jalen Hurts is now, and as dynamic as RG3 was. If you're talking about RG3 was good because his legs was a problem. No one sees Dak's legs as a problem, even though he can run. I'm not saying that not that he's slow. I'm not saying like he run like a 4.8 and nothing like that or a 5 flat, but he's good enough, but he's just not that dynamic of a running quarterback.
So when I was just gonna say it's the scheme.
At one point, I could throw statistics and defend Dak against pressure. Now, the statistic that I can't defend Dak with against pressure is when he feel pressure, he's going to throw an interception. It's like he prefers to throw the interception than take 5 yards.
I love
run 5 yards, check it down. Stop throwing interceptions. If he can do that, I guarantee you we can come out the NFC and we can be in the Super Bowl this year.
Hey, Warren, you making my night, man.
It's the ankle, Warren.
I love hearing.
I understand it's the ankle. I understand that 100%. But guess what? He's still faster than a lot of DTs. And most of the interceptions that Dak throw, he's not rolling out.
Nope.
It's pressure right up the middle.
I give you that.
Hey, look, Rook, can I ask y'all 2 questions? Number 1, Donnell, you like the title? Putting the cheese before the steak. That was Tom right there. Number 2, right? Let me ask y'all this question. Serious question. What top 10 quarterback in NFL depends on their defense?
Right now,
It's only one.
Rodgers, Brady. Brady been doing that his whole career.
No, Rodgers.
Brady.
You can say that now only because
Brady been doing that his whole career.
Who, Brady?
Brady said that has a top 5 defense his whole career.
Since he's been a Buccaneer, no.
Yes. What?
Last year as a Buccaneer, did they depend on their defense at all? Tom Brady led the NFL in passing yards, all that stuff. And
that defense was stopping everything.
Last year?
Not last year.
Oh, the year they won the Super Bowl.
No, y'all have a top defense, like arguably best in the league. He hasn't had that since the early Patriots days, for real.
That Bucks team was good. I don't know.
Nah, they had a run. They had momentum in the playoffs. They had players.
They were stuffing the
but
run that
statistically,
year.
they weren't
I
like.
don't know.
But even still, if you
Joe
want to
Slade,
say Tom
that's
Brady,
too much.
if you want to say Tom Brady, it only
But Tom
leaves
Brady's
two.
45. Sorry, go
But
ahead.
it only leaves two. And if you open up your chest, the second guy is right there with your shirt.
And if that's the case, you could say that about Hurts.
Hurts not top 10. He has one season that's top 10, but we talking about like top 10.
Who is top
QBs.
10? See, now
We
we
gotta
about
do
to
it.
stretch this topic
Let's
now.
get it. Now we
Who's
good.
top 10?
I got you right now. It's not in order. Lamar, Joe Burrow, Patrick Mahomes. You could throw Justin Herbert in top 10. Justin Herbert, Dak Prescott. Who am I missing? Josh Allen. Homie David.
Thank you, Carl.
All right, okay, the budget, okay, cool. Tom Brady, okay, he had defense. Like Warren said, he's number 2. Tom Brady. Who else?
The fact that you threw Herbert in there messed the whole list
Man,
up.
I just want
Top
to hear
10?
your
Okay,
list.
he should be top 10. Well,
I mean, are you going? What he's going by? Is he going by top 10 over the last couple of years?
real quick, Warren. If you want to add Jalen Hurts, what did Darnell just say? Against the Colts, he threw his cape on and he ran on the victory. Literally, right? Dak Prescott, I can't point out no games when he just took over. Literally, I can't. Like last 2 years, point out a game for me that when like y'all defense looked bad, y'all
The
players
Falcons
stepping up,
game,
and Dak put a
2020.
cape on
It's the
and took over the game.
No,
Huh?
you said a game. Now
said
every
what
time
game?
you see, this is the thing. Y'all move the goalposts every
What
time.
game?
I said
What
the
game?
Falcons game.
He said the Falcons. It's the Falcons.
Now,
You
in
mean y'all blew 'em
2020, in 2020, no, in 2020
No, I
they
said
were
last
better.
2 years. I said last 2 years.
That's 2
This
years.
year and last year.
That's 2 years. If you count the calendar.
That's
All right, but
He ain't
But
played one of them years too because he was hurt.
I get where you going with this, Joe. What are you're trying to say that Dak depends on his defense? Is that what you're trying to say?
This
But
year.
to me, that's okay to depend on that defense.
I said too much, but you go ahead.
No,
Hold on.
so
That makes
to me,
no
that's
sense 'cause the
okay to
defense just
depend
got
on the
good.
defense.
I mean,
But-
I have no say in this fight because I felt like that's how my quarterback played before he got hurt. So I got no.
So Jimmy Garoppolo and Dak in the same situation?
Yeah.
You knew he was gonna say that.
Even though Jimmy has gotten to the Super Bowl, has he not thrown picks in situations where he shouldn't have?
Yeah.
Isn't his nickname Gimme Jimmy?
Hey, he was doing
But
that in
look.
New England too.
But look, y'all. I don't want to make time a Dak hater. Dak is a good QB.
It's
You know,
not.
I
no,
think-
this is a
I-
real conversation that needs to be had for the airwaves, and I appreciate Warren for coming on here and say that. But
No.
I'm not taking his jersey off.
Dak is Dak is a good QB, but at
He's making
times
bonehead
Dak
mistakes.
Prescott show you why Dallas is where they are.
That's
Like,
at
too
times
much. Nah,
Dak
that's
can-
too much to put on him, bro. I'm
At
sorry.
what?
I'm
Hey,
sorry. That's too much.
real quick, I can't say this.
I give you this, Tom. Hold on, Joe.
Go ahead,
Real
go
quick,
ahead.
I give you this. The year we went 13-3 with Dak and Zeke. Who lost us that playoff game?
The defense.
You almost made me cuss.
You talking about his rookie year, right?
Yeah.
His rookie year against the Packers, right?
Yeah,
Where he started off slow, right?
my point exactly.
And came back, right?
But why start off? You've been starting off hot all year long.
He was a rookie in the playoffs. What you
I
want him to
don't
do?
care. I don't care. I
What
don't
do you
care.
want him to do? You want this 4th round pick to just show up and be like, I'm the GOAT.
I don't care what nobody says, bro. Football is football. If you've been playing this sport all your life, football is football. You make that adjustment.
I don't know what to say now.
I know you don't know what to say.
I don't know what to say at this point because that's crazy.
Listen,
When
at the
you-
end of the
when
day,
he's finally-
I'm
we
with Tom
just
right
got
here.
a top 5 defense. We
No,
just
I'm
got a
with-
top 5 defense.
Hey,
You got
no.
Dez Bryant talking to Tony Romo, telling some bro, I wish we had this defense. You know where our defense has been.
no, we
So
never
to
had a
say-
defense like this.
So
I
to say
agree.
he
We
depends
never had
on
a
it is
defense like this.
crazy.
But
That's
Tom
one.
O, I'm with you on that Green Bay game. You know, then Dak put them in position to win.
Yes.
Yeah,
They had to
then
go
Aaron
prevent.
Rodgers, Jared Cook, and Aaron Rodgers connected on the sideline and
Sideline.
52 yards, something like that field goal. So I get that, but also I'm with Warren. Like he started
If you
everything.
don't start slow, we're not in that position. You don't put out.
That's true.
Here's the
And
thing:
Dak is
Dak
so
put
famous
our
for coming back.
defense. Dak puts our defense in positions that they can't get out of. But
All
our
right, look.
defense never put Dak in a position he can't get out of.
All right,
They step up to the plate for him.
Recently, I'll give you that.
All right, look,
Last 2 years.
we gotta wrap this segment up. All right, before we do that, I'm gonna let Tomo and Donnell say their last words. So we on the Cowboy, but I do want to say this. All right,
You got it, Tomo.
when I watch Dak play, there are times I'm like, yo, this dude is good. Like this dude, that was nice. Oh man, they looking sweet. And out of nowhere, he throws a bonehead pick, and then everything I just saw, I just forget about it. Like I just thought my memory starts back over. Like, dang, Dak is Dak is back. So yeah, Donnell, give us your last word. What Tomo, you want to say anything first?
You can say it about every quarterback, man. When Donnell get on here, I turn into Michael Irvin. This is crazy. You can say that about every quarterback. That is insane.
Listen, Tomo, I love you, man. I'm just here to challenge. I'm here to challenge you, man.
Hey, man, I'd rather get it from you than hear from Kevin and his recency bias. Talking about last weekend. Y'all been running RPOs all season. You want to talk about one weekend.
Kevin Phillips going to be hurt when they don't make it to the Super Bowl.
I'm coming back. That's when I can't wait till he has his failure in the playoff, and then we're going to talk about Hurts. Because it's all this regular season stuff that y'all talking about right now, that don't mean nothing. Dak been in the playoffs. He failed in the playoffs and also succeeded. Remember that Seahawks game where the defense put him in a situation where he couldn't, he had to sneak up, flip, touchdown, one game. That's all I'm saying, man. Quarterbacks mess up, but they also can prevail. We finally got a top 5 defense. And, we're just going to show and prove. Maybe if we get a better offensive coordinator, all this might go out the window. He might not be forced to throw more than 25 times.
Well, listen, I'm going to say this, and I'm going to let you have the floor, Tom.
Nah, that was it. I ain't got nothing.
That was it?
That's it. This is all yours, man. I'm putting my mic on.
Well, I got the floor. Jerry Jones getting ready to make Dak look like one of the best quarterbacks in the league after this weekend when he signed OBJ. Just give him another piece. Make defense players different again. Dak could be all right. That's all I got to say.
All right, Donnell. So look, y'all play the Eagles on the 24th. We're gonna figure out when we're gonna do that episode because the day after is Christmas, obviously, and then the day before that is Christmas Eve. So we'll talk about it, but we gotta get you back on before and after.
Man, that's gonna be a cake. That's gonna be a cakewalk game, man.
Oh. Okay.
All Kevin gonna say is they resting their starters. I take the W.
Nah, they about to lose.
They need this game. They need this game because y'all keep winning.
Before I leave, I don't accept Danny Dime slander like that.
Oh my goodness.
One thing y'all fella realize is I got the Giants beating the Commanders.
Now I'm taking the jersey off.
And on top of this, they play the Eagles the last game of the season. The Eagles gonna rest their starters. That's gonna be an easy game for the Giants, man. And the Commanders got Dallas at the end of the year, and we ain't resting our starters.
Donnell, if y'all win out, so you don't have to say y'all win out. If y'all win out, the Eagles gotta play our last game. If y'all win out, y'all 8-3, they 10-1, whatever, 9-3. If y'all beat them on the 24th, y'all one game behind them with a better division record because they lost to us. Don't forget about that.
They winning out, bro.
So, but you know what I'm saying, if y'all beat the Eagles and y'all also win out, y'all
we gotta check. I can't say that right now. I gotta check the conference record. I think they got the conference record over us.
Yeah, they only have
the conference record. It's division first. If y'all get a tie record, it's division first, then conference. No, it's division first, then head to head, then conference.
But that means the Eagles got to lose 2 games. That's only one game.
That's why I'm saying they will have to play that last game. It's the Giants. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's true.
They won't be if y'all beat them on the 24th, y'all win out. They have to play on the 20. They have to play our last game against the Giants.
That's true.
So I mean, unless y'all gonna lose to the Eagles. I mean, you said it. I didn't.
No, I ain't say we was gonna lose to the Eagles.
All right, so all right. Donnell, let's get you back on. Appreciate you, bro.
That's crazy.
All right, man.
All right, one.
Let's get it. Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, And also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all in the next episode.